we ain't the best in Britain? Who said we ain't the best in Britain? Who said we ain't the best in Britain? Locally, it was good. Who said we ain't the best in Britain? Who said we ain't the best in Britain?
Getting agitated, standing by. Still I got the sword, they trying to amputate the hands are tied. Those ones go for your face, don't cry. You was built for this shit, and it ain't no lie. Yeah, it ain't no lie. Yeah, it ain't no lie. You was built for this shit, and it ain't no lie. When them snakes roll by, and it ain't no surprise. You was built for this shit, and it ain't no lie. Yeah, that ain't no lie. Yeah, that ain't no lie. You was built for this shit, and it ain't no lie.
The hottest UK beats, the hottest UK beats with DJ Sweet Lee.
Now just after the hours of 1 o'clock we will be going in for an interview up on the Let the Youth Live, live on the Instagram Let the Youth Live with Captain Rambo, who is up in the building now. Woo! And what a pleasure to get this guy in, I tell you.
One squeeze, done deed. I succeed. You up on some lead. One to one, your tongue cheap. Switch to it the next day. Rising song, I'm free. New thing, you know. From car to car like drum leaves. My enemies don't want it. They wanna have an art to art and bum. But I would leave man's heart as art on one sleeve. All that rah rah rah. What if you bad then? Man got a car. Swear they there. What if you bad then? Lost like ha ha ha.
We keep them guessing. I used to be the press, my G. Felt like a waste man, like Mr. Bean. Hearing voices, demons troubling me. But then I had to rise up, I had to get myself clean. 5 years later, now I'm feeling so free. 1 year now in the music scene. I never worked and I showed my work. And now 1 year on 500,000 streams. Buckeye, one good vibes, best Buckeye. All praises to the Most High, make me feel so fly. No bad vibes, no bad vibes. Everything's blessed over these sides. I never worked and I showed my work. And now 1 year on 500,000 streams. Buckeye, one good vibes, best Buckeye. All praises to the Most High, make me feel so fly. No bad vibes, no bad vibes. Everything's blessed over these sides. More lives and more blessings. Rise up and give thanks and stop stressing.
You're listening to the Best in Britain show with DJ Sweet Lee.
Now this afternoon we have a very, very special guest up on the Let the Youth Live special today. A man like Captain J. Rambo. Welcome to the show. And I want to say I am so proud of everything that you do. I tell you, really, really proud. Welcome today and thank you for joining me. And not only are you joining me today, you are going to be joining me on the nationwide campaign Your City Says No, and we're going to be representing, aren't we, for Dulwich and Peckham. So make sure, people, if you are not involved in this City Says No and you don't even know about it, you should know about it, because we've had banners, we've been posting about this for quite a while now, haven't we? We really, really have.
Mic check.
Let's do a mic check.
One.
Yeah, that's it. We can hear you now. We can hear you. Now, I'd like you to tell my listeners and my viewers, for anyone out there who may not know about you, I'll be surprised if they don't, but just give them a little intro about yourself.
Well, my name is Captain Rambo. Basically, I'm a part of the Black Panthers. I have been patrolling my community, South London, Battersea, Brixton, Fulton Heath, Croydon. Mainly all the South West London communities I have patrolled by myself. I have actually been a part of a organisation what's called Guiding the New Generation, what's done many patrols, many marches throughout London with the same issues what we are dealing with today. I have been on many YouTube platforms, been on the Artist TV, been on many TVs.
Oh, you've been on to Artist TV. I'm trying to get him in for an interview as well. He said he's coming, but I've got to ask him the real questions. I said, don't worry, I've got some real questions for you, mate. So I hope, he comes on as well. But yeah, I'm going to check that one out. I can't wait to see that. I really, really can't. Now, who would you say has influenced you growing up and shaped who you are today?
Well, I'll give that to my father, to tell you the truth. Mr. Don Rambo himself, you know.
Oh, big up,
Yeah,
Don. Oh, your dad. Oh.
Yeah.
So, how did you get to be doing what you do today?
Well, it's that attitude of coming from an old school method of being a Don type of thing, where you could be a voice of your community, a type of like help out and be kind of like a president for the resident, to tell you the truth. Because I'm coming from a Jamaican upbringing, and our upbringing is a bit like when we say OGs or Dons look out for the people, they kind of did look out for the people in the community as a whole, and that's the type of influence I had growing up in the UK, same way.
And the thing is, we need more of that, don't we? More people doing that now, more than ever, don't we?
But tell you the truth, that is actually the question. It's like the whole community can do something, though. It's not just individuals. It's not just one man or one woman. It takes a whole community, you know. It takes it takes the youngers as well, because sometimes being a bit too old, you can't really talk to the youths, because they do look at you as they call me uncle. So if they call me uncle, they could look at you like a father figure.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's good to reach out to the bridge. When you're older, try to be a bridge for the youngest, and try to lead that younger to lead other youngers, because going out there yourself as an older, sometimes the youth them don't want to listen to you as an individual. So you have to be a bridge.
Yeah, no, definitely. Totally agree with you there. We definitely need to do that. And everybody, I've got faith that if we all come together, we can make a difference. And we can make a start on Saturday, the 12th of October. Yeah, no excuses, people.
Everybody come out.
Everybody. We have 42 towns and cities so far, and we're waiting on more for confirmation. Okay, so if you don't know, if you know you've got something local, get in touch. Yeah, Facebook, Let the Youth Live. Also Instagram, Let the Youth Live, and we can point you in the right direction. But everybody is coming out, and we are marching. We are standing in unity together to say no to serious youth violence. We have had enough. We had enough a long time ago, but this is your chance, people. You've got, this is it. We are all coming out. So, you know, there's something local to you. It's just a case of even just stepping outside of your door, yeah, to represent for your area, yeah. We're sick of this. We are sick of the killings. It's devastating our communities, and together we can do something. I believe that. Please, please get out on the 12th, Saturday the 12th, which is next Saturday. Please get out, join the marches, join all the areas, whatever they're up to. Please get involved. We need to come together. This is just the start, but the more of us that come out, maximum impact on the day, all right?
Yeah, let your voices be heard.
They need to. We
let
need
your
to.
voices be heard. If you're artists, like most of you young artists can spit good lyrics, positive, uplifting lyrics. Get your voice, get your lyrics heard. Those poets, get your poets heard. You understand? Those motivational speakers, get your voices heard. The people, the young people, get your voices heard.
Yeah, but it's definitely a time for everybody to start speaking out. Just want to big up some of the people up on the live Instagram. We have Missy B London, Man Like Magic, Hair by Tia. Lulu Piercy says it's fantastic what you were doing. Oh, thank you, my darling. We all need to come together. I want to big up everybody involved in the campaign. I am so proud of everybody who is trying to make a difference, and we need to, because our youth need us. They do, don't they? They really, really need us. Now, Captain Rambo, your name, where did that come from? And is there a special meaning behind that?
No, like RAMBO was my street name. I always had it for that over, boy, 20 or 30 years now, like, 88? Because I was little RAMBO, like, junior RAMBO, like, I used to roll with my father. My father was RAMBO. Then I become a captain when I become a member of the Black Panthers. When I started to become the Black Panthers, I become that title. It's kind of like a chairman, but because I'm on we call it the forefront, the battlefield, and I'm leading other people with me on the forefront. It's like I'm a captain, you know. I could just tell people what we got and what we do. You understand? So big up everyone.
Yeah, and I love that you are out there doing what you do. Like I said, I'm really, really proud of you.
Thank you.
Really, really proud of you. Now, could you give us 3 words that would describe you?
I'm just like you. Simple.
I love
Just
that.
you.
I love it.
Yeah?
Alright, Lulu is saying, she's just commented, said, definitely need the likes of the young rappers on board. Yep, we certainly do. Because I've been struggling. I do the Best in Britain show. I basically highlight artists that are speaking out in their music. I've got quite a lot of featured artists, but in general in the UK scene, there's definitely not enough influential artists that are speaking out. Definitely. So valid, very valid point there, Lulu. Now, when did you realise that this was your mission, Captain Rambo?
From about 98, 99, I was becoming like in a young adult. I rough and tumble, did what I had to do, you know, and I had a little realisation with myself that I'm a bit different. And because I had influential over amongst my peers and stuff, I kind of changed from them. So I would just be real, like I was just like any other person, but just had an inner awareness of myself.
Yeah, so it's quite a while ago, wasn't it? Yeah, it really was. What I'm also going to do this afternoon, I'm going to drop some of my featured artists who are speaking out. Now the first one I'm going to go with is a man like Perry Morgan, who is an R&B legend from back in the day.
Big up.
And featuring D21 from Peckham. Now this is, I'd say this is called My People, and this is certainly an anthem for our people. Let me know what you think, people. For anyone who hasn't heard this from my show. Hi, Ratty.
This joint is for my people, north side, east side, my people. Listen up, yes, you my people. Gotta stop the killing of our people. This joint is for my people, south side, west side, my people. Listen up, yes, you my people. We gotta stop the killing of our people. Somebody got shot tonight, I can see it in my vision, it's as clear as light. I don't understand what's going on. Do people see that something's going wrong? And every time I close my eyes, I see somebody's mother with tears in her eyes. It's like some bad brother shot her son, or some dumb. It seems so wrong. My eyes are open wide, and it makes me so angry. Why this is why we just can't get along. Innocent lives all through. Sometimes I visualize my people living happily side by side. So my son and my daughter can live their life.
But sweet Liam, Captain Rambo up in the building.
It's for my people, north side, east side, my people. Listen up, yes, you my people. Gotta stop the killing of our people. This joint is for
Yeah,
my
the killing
people.
needs to stop, people.
People, listen up, yes, you my people. We gotta stop the killing of our people. I turn on the news at 5. They tell me that they killed him on Facebook Live. I don't understand what's going on. Another black youth is dead and gone. And every time they testify, I see somebody falling with fear in his eyes. 10 black youths beat on his son. The boy was 16, he's only 1. Now my eyes are open wide, and it makes me so angry. Why this is why.
I love how this shall watch.
Taking this one from the TOP, and this goes out to you, Original Ratty, Lady Like Lulu, Lila Champagne, one of our organisers. For the Brixton Says No, and that one is taking place from Kennington Park on Saturday the 12th.
Northside, Eastside, my people. Listen up, yes, you my people.
Big up each and every one of you locked in.
This right is for my
Sounds of Perry Morgan, Z21. It's all about my people.
Somebody got shot tonight. I can see it in my vision, this is clear as night.
And this is out on all outlets, iTunes, Spotify, everywhere. Make sure to support this one.
Some brother shot us up, some dumb. It seems so wrong. My eyes are open wide. It makes me so angry. Why this is why we just can't get along. And it's a life. Sometimes I visualize my people living happily side by side. My son and my daughter can live their life in a world full of love and my crime. This joint is for my people. Northside, Eastside, my people. Listen up, yes, you my people. Gotta stop the killing of our people. This joint is for my people. Southside, Westside, my people. Listen up, yes, you my people. We gotta stop the killing of our people. I turn on the news at 5. They tell me that they killed him on Facebook Live. I don't understand what's going on. Another black youth said that is gone. And every time they testify, I see somebody swallow with fear in his eyes. 10 black youths beat on his son. The boy was 16, he's only one. Now my eyes are open wide, and it makes me say, why this is why we just can't get along. Innocent life always wrong. Hard for me to visualize people living happily side by side. Where my son and my daughter wanna live their life in a world full of hate and my pride. This joint is for my people. Northside, Eastside, my people. Listen up, yes, you my people. Gotta stop the killing of our people. This joint is for my people. Southside, Westside, my people. Listen up, yes, you my people. We gotta stop the killing of our people. This joint is for my people. Northside, Eastside, my people.
Yes, this one is for the people.
My people. Gotta stop the killing of our people. This joint is for my people. Southside, Westside, my people. Listen up, yes, you my people. We gotta stop the killing of our people.
Like a world going crazy outside night.
1, 3, 2, 1.
You know we gotta deal with it. The scars on my back and no healing. And no one laying down, gotta heal me quick. I stand up, so it's time to heal it. They don't wanna hear what I'm feeling. I see them breaking down, holding feelings. Cause we can tolerate the cops killing kids. The government's work with the buildings. The west side of town, how they deal. A couple how they going for concealing. But I've been keeping
And this one goes out to you, Rodney P. Locked in and locked on.
Southside, Westside, my people. Listen up, yes, you my people. We gotta stop the killing of our people. This joint is for my people. Northside, Eastside, my people. Listen up, yes, you my people. Gotta stop the killing of our people. This joint is for my people. Southside, Westside, my people. Listen up, yes, you my people. We gotta stop the killing of our people.
like the world going crazy outside, night feeling it.
Wanna give a massive shout out to almost Jen Wallace.
Back in no healing. And no one laying down, gotta hear me quick. I stand up, so it's time to hear this. They don't wanna hear what I'm feeling. I see them breaking down, holding feelings. Cause we can tolerate the cops killing kids. The government's work with the buildings. The west side of town, how they deal. A couple how they going for concealing. But I predict the riot if you feel the same. A couple years ago they disappeared. And my hometown, black boys. I tell you it all when someone playing the game. Cause this ain't just local, it's a global thing. They're serving up pain, people going insane. They got a lot of money, but we paying the face. What the wrong dudes saying ain't changing the thing. They play both sides, which sides are right. Cause you fight for the people or you playing the game. Do you highlight truth to highlight you? Do you fight for your rights, you gotta die the same. You used to use whip change, how things have changed. On the whole days, like role play. Gotta slip it in the mix, you just hold back. We can pacify the world with the programs. Bad boy in the ground, out of no man. What you hold at? They don't want a master here, what I'm knowing. We should group up quick when we going. We can change it this time, me and you can.
Northside, Eastside, my people. Listen up, yes, you my people. We gotta stop the killing
Dusty Rhythm Show with DJ Sweetly.
Yeah, we certainly need to stop the killing of our people. It's that time, and you lot need to get involved in this. Saturday, the 12th of October, nationwide campaign, everybody coming out from all over the UK. We have, just to name a few, I know we've got Birmingham, we've got Manchester, we've got Redbridge, we have Peckham, Dulwich, who else have we got? Brixton, there's 42 cities, Croydon as well, that's going to be a big one. In fact, Croydon have also got a drop the knife past the mic cypher going off at, I think it's the Central. Is it? It is up there, isn't it? Yeah, they've got a big event going on. But there's going to be lots of guest speakers at everybody's event, performances. But it's everybody coming together. We want everybody. We're talking, you know, bereaved families. We're talking hospital staff, police. We're talking everybody that this involves, and it's all of us. You know, don't wait till it's on your doorstep. Really don't wait. You know, we need to get active and we need to do something. And this is everybody's chance, isn't it? This is the first time. This is the first time this has ever happened. You know, people have done marches here and there, you know, separate. But this is a nationwide thing. Everybody's coming out. Please get involved in any way that you can. Whether it's helping at any of the events, you know, whether it's, do you know what? Sharing the flyers. Let people know that it's happening. Even if you can't make it, please share up the thing, please. You know, videos as well, if anybody wants to promote the event for us. You know, tag us, let the youth live. Tag us in a video, just representing. Your city says no. All right, get involved. Don't wait till it's over and say, oh, you know, this is it, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we've got to get everybody out. Now, you were saying about your patrols that you do, Captain Rambo. Now, what areas do you cover?
Well, I cover Croydon, Fulton Heath, Battersea, Clapham Junction, Brixton. I cover mainly South West London. If you want to get involved in it in your own community, this is how I would tell you to do it, especially if you're concerned parent or anyone. Get together with your own people in your own community. Get together, 5, 4 of you. It doesn't have to just choose one evening, Friday, Saturday, go around your local area, patrol. You know the dynamic of your community. You know that how the gang situation is, especially if you live in that kind of community. Or if you're just concerned about what's going on, just patrol yourselves. That's what I did. It's like, I kind of watch the police when they do the stop and search, because sometimes I believe that the younger youths doesn't know their laws.
No, definitely not.
No,
Yeah,
and what happens is this, sometimes being a youth, getting stopped by police, you're very aggressive and it doesn't care. Like I was like that when I was young. If it's not your mother telling you what to do, or your parents or your guardians, you don't want no police or no authority telling you what to do. And the problem is this, not knowing the young youths, not knowing their laws, sometimes they get themselves caught up in the trap where they go get arrested. Because they're going to be resisting arrest, they're going to be doing a lot of stuff where they will say, do not do that when you're getting stopped. And sometimes you have to be there as an adult to watch the police sometimes when they're stopping the youths.
Yeah, see, I always do that. Whenever I see anything like that going on, you know, like I'm straight over there, just to watch, because I make you right. You know, there's a lot of young people out there that do not know the law. That's something, that's definitely a message I'm going to be pushing out there. Just, you know, on the social media, even a video just explaining what the laws are and try and get that around, you know, so the message is getting out there to them.
Yeah, because right now, Section 60 all over the place, yeah? And many of the young youths nowadays is going to get stopped, is going to get searched, regardless.
Yeah, no,
Yeah?
definitely.
And the problem when they're getting stopped in search, they don't know their rights. They don't even know the laws. So sometimes these, well, I would say, taser happy.
Oh, and there's a few of those, isn't
Yeah,
there?
man, because we have to be real, you know. It's like, we as the community, we must watch out for our youths being, being stopped in search. Even, you know, we need to watch them search.
No, I was going to
Because
say,
I'm very
there's-
passionate in that.
yeah, no, and I'm not surprised. Now, I know a lady who works in, she's a group in Croydon, and they actually go out with the police to keep an eye on things. And she said that was, they managed to help quite a lot of kids. And she said going forward they're going to keep doing that. But we need that in every area, don't we? We need, you know, our kids be an eye kept on them. Do you know what I mean? Because things
Yeah,
get out
man,
of
what
hand
it
very
is, yeah?
quickly.
Even when you've got the cameras up, be on them. Ask the police questions. And if you see the young youth, because you're there, he might relax. Talk to him. And talk with the police. Sometimes you've got to be the actual person in between. What's that?
Oh,
the
the
negotiator.
like negotiating, mediating.
Be the
Yeah.
negotiator.
Yeah.
Even you've got the camera on the police, it's very good. You're making a good stance. It's all over YouTube. It's all over social media. That's a good stance. But another bit to it is follow it up. Sometimes the youth really needs our assurance, you know. Because what I don't want to do is come up on here or go and come up on here and stereotype every youth as some
No, you could
gangsters.
no. It's not, that's
because some of
definitely
the
not
good
right, yeah.
youths get caught up in this.
There's a
Yeah,
lot
man.
of people, young people who are not up to anything, and they are caught up in this.
No,
This
a lot, a hell of a
this
lot.
affects everybody,
Yeah,
doesn't
it
it?
does.
It really does. So, like we said, Saturday at 12th of October, please get in touch if you don't know where your nearest march is for the nationwide campaign. Your city says no. Now, have you come up against any problems while you've been trying to do what you do?
Not really. No, I haven't come up against any problems myself personally.
Okay.
But you know, it's how I do it as well. You know what I mean? When I'm patrolling and I'm trying to come into contact with these younger youths, I don't really want to put cameras up in their face. So when I do it, it's kind of off social media. It's more one-to-one, more. I could, you know, it's more confidentiality. No, none of these youths want to come up in their face all the time.
No, of course
You know
not.
what I mean?
yeah.
And when you're going into their area and you want to negotiate with them and stuff and try and come to some form of reason of what they're doing and see what you can do to help them, you don't really want to break their confidentiality by putting cameras up in their faces.
No, exactly.
So I haven't really come against any problems myself.
So, do you do these patrols on your own?
Most of them.
Wow, look, how amazing is that, people? This
No.
guy is out on his ones.
Alright, let me just put it out there, yeah? I was a little youth, a little rude boy running around them communities once before. So, growing up in my community, I'm used to my areas. So I have the confidence to get out there and do what I'm doing. It's not I just get up and say I want to control my community like that. It's something what I always wanted to do type of thing. Just watch out for the youngest, watch out for my people, especially the old people as well. Because sometimes, you know, the drug problem also affects the community where a lot of the addicts is running wild, fucking around with all sorts of people, sorry for my language.
Right, we'll let you off because
Big up.
you're doing a good job out there, alright? Normally, my guests get in trouble,
No,
alright?
but I understand.
Right, just want to big up man like Tony locked in. Owen Tafasa, standing out in the UK, artist as well. He wants to get involved. Right, want to big up everybody on the Facebook Live. Ah, my great friends, man like Power Cats. Who else we've got? Man like Wayne, MC Omar, Leela Champagne. Who else have we got? Millicent Cyrus. And we've got Simon Blingware up on the live. big up yourselves, you lot. Now, if anybody's got any questions or you would like to maybe go on the live to ask a question or you got any comments, make sure to do that. And the phone line again is 07534 160721. If you've just locked in, it's your girl Sweet Bee with Captain J Rambo, community activist for around 20 years, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, keeping our streets a bit safer out there, but we need the community involved. All right, and remember, Saturday the 12th of October. Now, we're going to be coordinating the Peckham one, aren't we? Dulwich and Peckham.
Yeah.
So that one, if anybody's local for that one, we are meeting at East Dulwich train station, and then we will be marching towards Peckham, ending up at Peckham Library. So anybody local, please join in with the march. Spread the word, please, and that goes for all of them that we've got on. We need your support, okay? We really, really do, because we can't do it without you to make the maximum impact, okay? So please, I'm begging you lot, please get involved. Don't leave it, don't wait. Yeah, too many of our children are dying, okay? Seriously, please get involved. Now, I'm going to drop another track now. This one is another one from Nathaniel Shannon. I can't get enough of Nathaniel. Big up. What an amazing guy. He's got a real story. I had him in for an interview about 3 or 4 weeks ago. His track, this one that I'm going to drop, is off a short knife crime film that was made by Repercussions. And if anybody doesn't know about Repercussions, they are shining out, I tell you, for the amazing work that they are doing out in our communities. And lady like Akira, I've got to big her up every day. I tell you, amazing. She's the founder of Repercussions. But the short film, if you haven't watched it, yeah, please go on and subscribe. It's Repercussions on YouTube with an underscore. Check it out. She did this film with absolutely no funding at all. She used her own children and her friends, I think the family's kids. The children involved in the filming are, I'd say, between 7 and 8 year olds. But please watch it, because it made a huge impact on me when I watched it. It's filmed by the official B-Dot, who does a lot of sick visuals for gigs and other rap artists and stuff. So amazing visuals, amazing concept, message in it, so please support. And also it stars Faz from Faz Amnesty. He's in it as well. So please subscribe, support, watch that. And this is one of the soundtracks from it. Nathaniel Shannon.
Wrong way down the wrong way. Wrong way down the wrong way down the wrong way. You're licking down your ops like a Call of Duty game. And now another mother's reading out a eulogy. I had to use Scrap's voice for this part, you see. Boom, boom. Another man down, hands down. Feds inside your house telling you come out. Mum shouts, Michael, what you flipping gone and done now? Pissed now, 25 to life, your life ends now. And what was it about? Nickel fame, nickel girl, nickel social cloud. My brother, you're a king, but now you're looking like a clown. Ku Klux Klan, them man are happy right now, man. It's never made no sense to me. You're chasing down your ops, but you're running from police. So you're chasing down your brother, but run from the enemy. All my brothers keep on my brothers, I must keep. How you mean? How you mean? How you mean? How you mean? All my brothers keep on my brothers, I must keep, must keep, must keep. Oh, yeah. Wrong way down the wrong way. 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 Ooh. Yo, me tell them no bad vibes, no bad vibes. We ain't got no time for no bad
with DJ Sweetly.
No bad vibes, we ain't got no time for no bad vibes. No bad vibes, no bad vibes. We ain't got no time for no bad vibes. No bad vibes, no bad vibes. We ain't got no time for no bad vibes. No bad vibes, no bad vibes. We ain't got no time for no bad vibes.
You're listening to the Best in Britain show with DJ Sweetly.
What do you think of that track?
Yeah, man.
He's heavy,
Tough,
isn't
tough,
he?
tough.
Yeah, it really is, and so relatable. And coming with the real talk. I'm so proud of my artists, I tell you. They really, really make me proud. Speaking out in the music, oh, I love that. Really, really love it. Now, we've got a question. I can see a question here from Leela Champagne. She is also a featured artist on the show, and we are going to drop your one next, darling. Definitely. Leela Champagne, like I said earlier, is running the Brixton Says No campaign alongside Katrina and Shellon. Big up to all of you ladies, I tell you. I'm really proud of you as well. I'm so proud. Now, Leela says, do you think parenting has a part to play with our angry young people?
Yeah, most of it.
You reckon most of it?
Yeah. Maybe a great deal of it.
Right, he's saying yes. He says yes, Leela. I'd agree with you there as well.
And don't forget, parenting of the older generation was totally more strict and more...
Oh yeah, so much more strict. I was talking about this last week with Sarah from the campaign, and it's so mad. You know, like, you get advised, you know, if your kid's doing this, right, okay, take away their phone, take away the computer. But I remember years ago, it was none of that. You know, like, we'd get the ear treatment, or we'd get abused to loud. But you're not allowed to do that anymore. You're not allowed. But I don't know. You know, what have we got on our hands today? Like, it's out of hand what's going on right now. But we definitely all need to come together, don't we? Definitely. Right, let's go in with Leela Champagne's rap that she did. Big up to Leela for this as well. Speaking out for our mums.
All drugs pushed aside. South London is where I reside. I'm living to keep my son alive. Free from crime, stick design from a knife. I can't be the only one to feel like this. When we were kids, we used to use our fists. How can we allow our youth to drop like flies? They walk around like they're cold inside. Oh snap, you still can't clock. All their memes about man's not hot. You see, there's numerous that find that humorous. Then that throw the jackets on in the news, telling the public he was found alive. Multiple stab wounds, they hope he survives, when in reality he's probably gonna die. The mama wishing that fool was alive. Then this young boy ends up on a list, a list that shouldn't even exist. Of all the young, that's gone cause of murder. Now all drugs pushed aside. South London is where I reside. I'm living to keep my son alive. Free from crime, stick design from a knife. I can't be the only one to feel like this. When we were kids, we used to use our fists. How can we allow our youth to drop like flies? They walk around like they're cold inside. Oh snap, you still can't clock. All their memes about man's not hot. You see, there's numerous that find that humorous. Then that throw the jackets on in the news, telling the public he was found alive. Multiple stab wounds, they hope he survives, when in reality he's probably gonna die. The mama wishing that fool was alive. Then this young boy ends up on a list that shouldn't even exist. Of all the young, that's gone cause of murder, never to be seen because of a knife or a burner. You see those MPs always on a project. They go to the comments when their bread is the topic. Miss May, wake up and smell the coffee. If you're gonna represent us, then please do it properly.
Big up to Leela for that.
Yes, my people, it's all about you don't know. Keep it locked for Sweet Leela.
Yeah, big up to Leela for that, for speaking out for all of us mums. because I tell you what, it's frightening right now. We have a state of emergency on our streets, and people need to wake up. Like, actually wake up to this, and don't wait till it comes to your doorstep. Like, seriously, don't do that. Now, Captain Rambo, have you got a message for any young people out there who may be going down that wrong road?
Well, boy, let me say how it really is, yeah? I ain't gonna say, let me say it like this. Be careful and be mindful what you're doing, you know. Everything you do have consequences, and it's collateral damage, man. It affects other people, you understand? And it ripples not only amongst the family, it ripples amongst the community, it ripples amongst the friends and everything. For me to actually say to any of you what is the right way or the wrong way, I would like to really say to them, look, man, you have to be very mindful, because some adults don't know what they're doing and they're misguiding the youths, and some of the problems is coming from the big people as well. So when I'm trying to talk to the youths, I really want to just give them a message like this, innit? Be mindful. Everything you do affects everything around you, will affect the rest of your life. Just know what you're doing, you know. And this gangster business doesn't. At the end of the day, you'll realise that it doesn't end right, and it doesn't end properly. No one don't win out of it. It's just not real. You understand? So big up.
And thank you for sharing that as well with us. Really, thank you. Now, could you give us some names of people that are providing solutions out there? People who are doing amazing work out there like yourself.
Right, there's so many. First of all, when it comes to like organisations and stuff, I would say you got Jimmy Asher Foundation, you got Mully Cake, you got
Mully Cake.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't big them up. I can't big him up enough, Dexter, and what he's done. Oh my days.
You know, and there's a lot more others. There's a lot of others what don't really, it's not really in the public eye, but it's still tried, you know, there's many. I don't really want to single out them too much, but Mully Cake and Jimmy Asher Foundation, because I work with them personally as well. And they're really a good organisation what's reaching out for the younger generation, like the young adults and the youths, you know. Like Jimmy Asher Foundation, that goes within the schools. They're like, you know, they got many coaches who deals with boxing, self-defence, cooking clubs. There's many of those youth activities what has like after-school clubs and like hubs, now they're called, and clubs where they like get the local government to get funding, where they're getting these local trainers to come and help these young youths. You got Mully Cake. He's doing so much. Dexter, big him up, you know. He's doing really well down in Fulton Heath. He's got his first hub open just on Monday there.
I know, how amazing.
You know, so
the stuff he's got going to be going on there is, oh my God, I'm so proud of him. And also, I mean, over the summer holidays as well, did you see the summer holiday club that he put on? With no funding, he did that off his own back. 5 whole weeks, free. Yeah, children's activities. There was all sorts there. My daughter actually went. But I mean, it's what we need. We need more people in the community actually giving back. Whether you have, you know, you might not have money, but you have time, so you could be giving back like that. Or you might have money and no time. Now, the reason I started Let the Youth Live was to highlight all these grassroots people doing amazing work in our community. Like there's a lot of people, and if you want to find out more about who they are all on Let the Youth Live, yeah, doing exceptional work. But we need the community to get on board to support them and help them to do more of what they're already doing.
Exactly.
Yeah. So like, going forward, I want the community to be, you know, putting money in for people to be doing this work. Because I'm telling you, when I say it's amazing what they're doing, seriously, I can't big the people up enough. Like, I mean, I'm in awe when I find out some of the things that people are doing. I've got people, there's a guy, Marlon from Walking with Giants. He's opened a youth club. He has a cooking club. He teaches the young people to repair motorbikes, yeah? Then when they've done that, they sell it and they put the money back into the youth club. You've got United Borders, you have Justin. I mean, he's got Mo on the beats, who's part of the production team on the United Borders bus. But I don't know if everybody knows about kind of what happens with that United Borders bus. That goes into gang fragmented areas and he tries to get resolution. But initially the first bus that he had got burnt down. It was all over the news. And then this one, last week, he got somebody to sponsor a new bus. They had it fully kitted out. Everything has been stolen off it. Like, when I say everything, even the plugs they took. Now, if anybody's out there that wants to contribute to that fund, because I tell you that is needed, the bus needs to get out ASAP. Not only do we need that bus, we need more of these buses. So please check out United Borders, GoFundMe, under United Borders, if you want to be a part of the solutions, okay? If you're about it, Let the Youth Live is there for you, you know, to guide you to do what it is that you know want to be doing or need to be doing. If you've got that need, we can assist you, all right? No more talking around here. It's all about solutions, isn't it?
Yep,
that's all. You know, I'm fed up of talking. You know, it's time for action from the people. So let's get involved. Let's do this. Let's do this. Now, are there any solutions, right, that we could be doing right now that you could think of?
Many. Control your community.
Now, I've been thinking that for ages, and I know, you see RAMBO, yeah, they were doing, I don't know if you were part of that, but I saw a volunteer patrol for the school run. You know, like making sure our kids are safe getting to the bus stop outside of school. Because you find it like, the places where our children are being attacked and stuff is outside schools.
Yeah, the bus stops.
Outside McDonald's, where we used to be able to chill there.
The high streets.
Yeah, exactly. Shopping centres. That used to be where, you know, I'd go there with my friends of a weekend. I couldn't even think of letting my daughter go off, yeah. Right now, it's a state of emergency, yeah. Please don't let it get to your doorstep, yeah. Please get involved with in any way, shape or form that you can, isn't it? Like, just even a little something, anything. Just don't do nothing, please. Yes, so the patrolling's definitely is a solution there, yeah?
Yeah, man. Even going out building a bridge amongst yourselves. Like, building that bridge amongst the youths in your community. Getting to know them, making them get to know you, you know? Every single solution helps. But you don't want to throw money in places where it's not going to really benefit.
Yeah, and there's a lot of that going on. You see, when the government do throw something, see, they put in, as far as I'm aware, £1 million for a website, yeah? Now, if that's not the biggest waste of money I've ever heard of in my life, the money's being wasted, right? Let the Youth Live knows where you need to put your money, right? We know who's providing solutions, okay? If you want to be a part of it, make sure to follow us, all right? And be involved in the City Says No campaign to make your stand. Because we're doing it and we want you to be involved, okay?
Get involved.
Put unity back into the community. It's time. It's time, people. It really, really is. Now, a couple of solutions I thought of, and I've been, you know, I've started this campaign for bleed reduction kits. Now, if we had these readily available, they would be saving lives on the street, so people won't be bleeding out and dying, you know, they could be saved, and it's highly likely that they could be saved as well. Now, these kits are a couple of pounds, is all they are. You can even make kind of makeshift ones as well, but personally, I think everybody should have one in their car. Everybody should have one in their car. All the shops, local shops, pubs. I'm trying to raise funds to get them, you know, distributed all in my area anyway, and a few other people that are involved with me. But that would be something, you know, if we could get more of them out, you know, that definitely would be a solution. Right now, while we're waiting for people to discuss about it, while they're thinking about, well, I don't even think they're thinking about any difference in law, do you? I don't think anything has been, no. I believe that they need to put in some emergency law ASAP. This is a nationwide issue. In fact, I mean, it's global if we want to look, you know, any further than that. But, you know, we're dealing with nationwide right now. It's affecting everybody all over the UK. This is a nationwide issue, isn't it? But yes, definitely we need emergency laws put in place. So I don't know, I'm hoping this, I've got faith that this march that we're all going to do, they're going to have to take notice because there's so many of us.
I agree with you, I agree.
I've got faith in this, and like I said, I'm proud of everybody that's involved. Now we're going to take it in with another track, two of my artists, Pret UK and Meldog. Now Meldog, he's coordinating West London's march. I think he's going from Harlesden to Shepherd's Bush. So he's doing that march on the 12th. Yeah, and I tell you what, Meldog, yeah, he's one of my artists. He, from day one artist, always speaking out about real talk. Yeah, he's been there, seen it, done it, you know, in the past, and all he does is he's about his community. All about his community. Let's take it in with this one.
If you went up in the trap,
title, They Don't Want to Listen.
My steps, they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. No, they don't want to listen. No, they don't want to listen.
Want to give a massive shout out to Fire of Truth, ME1.
If you ain't
Jerry.
listen, you ain't about straps. They don't want to listen. You ain't boasting about stats. They don't want to listen. You ain't talking gas. They don't want to listen. But when you mention facts, man, they don't want to listen. When you say it ain't that fun, they don't want to listen. No, they don't want to listen. I swear it gets me mad, but they don't want to listen. Well, you know I'm going home to the food in the fridge. We have to hustle hard cause our parents are rich. And every single day it's the same old ish. Brothers are killing brothers, but that's just how it is. All out for the peace, just trying to live. And that's how it is when we're around the bits. And every day you hear a bag of things. Turn on the news, they hear a murdering. That's another mother and father, then father. They are waking up to see the youth in the morning. They left legs hurt and disheartened. They used to part when they were young, now they're worried. And it's so mad, cause we was all cool with each other, yeah, yeah. We used to go to school with each other, yeah, yeah. I swear, all I got is these memories, yeah. They don't wanna see it again, tell you what's right.
Yeah, it's enough, people.
It's our time.
Too many of our youth are dying.
To shine. They don't wanna see it again, tell you what's right.
We need to get the youth to listen.
It's our time. Yeah, it's our time to shine. If you ain't up in the tracks, they don't wanna listen. You ain't about straps, they don't wanna listen. You ain't boasting about stats, they don't wanna listen. You ain't talking gas, they don't wanna listen. But when you mention facts, man, they don't wanna listen. When you say it ain't that, they don't wanna listen. No, they don't wanna listen. I swear it gets you mad, but they don't wanna listen.
If I rapped about the straps, fam,
they would wanna listen.
Told the youth to sell crack, fam,
they would wanna listen.
I gave the DJs my tracks,
they don't wanna listen.
Cause I hit them with the facts.
They don't wanna listen.
I'm just in it for the plaques. Hope the kids see the vision. Put my ends on the map. Did a lot of years up in prison. Northwest, I was born and raised up in the system. Mum prayed for days to change, she had religion. She sent us to school for grades, we went went prison. My used to smoke pure haze, his head's missing. Youths carry knives these days like it's tradition. The time is now, we gotta make that decision. From Crims got killed, I kinda made it my mission to teach the youths them the truth when they have gotta be faced with it. Cause nowadays kids are dying over chains and
They don't wanna see the ghetto youth shines. They be calling about the man down for time. No, it's our time. It's our time to shine. They don't wanna see the ghetto youth shines. They be calling about the man down for time. No, it's our time. It's our time to shine. If you ain't up in the trap, they don't wanna listen. You ain't about straps, they don't wanna listen. You ain't boasting about stacks, they don't wanna listen. You ain't talking gas, they don't wanna listen. But when you mention facts, man, they don't wanna listen. When you say ain't that, they don't wanna listen. No, they don't wanna listen. I saw it gets you mad, cause they don't wanna listen.
The Dusty Rhythm Show with DJ Sweetly.
Now that track came out around, I'd say, at least a year and a half ago. It's on my Power playlist track. But this, I wanted that to go viral. I mean, I pushed that track.
No, good tune.
Yeah, they're really speaking out, aren't they, on that? Prince UK is another one I'm very, very proud of. Always speaking out in his music. And yeah, I am so proud of them because, you know, they're not going with the grain with every, you know, all these mainstream stations that are promoting, you know, and glorifying what is going on the street. And not only are they doing that, I mean, the tracks are on rotation. I don't know if you know, even early hours in the morning, the school run. A friend of mine, Paul McKenzie, he did a little video and he said, look, I'm taking my kids to school. And he couldn't believe the profanities, what was being promoted, and he said it just went round and round, rotation. He had to switch it off in the end. So what's going on? Like, really, what is going on? Like, we have, you know, we've got an emergency going on. What is going on with these mainstream stations? Why are they? They're not helping.
They're all a part of it. They're all a part of the product. They're all a part of the.
It's kind of looking that way, Captain.
No, they're all a part of it. All of those mainstream media is all a part of it. Capital, One Extra, all of them's up on it.
Now, this is why I started the Best in Britain show. Was when I was listening to these stations, I was like, hang on a minute, like the messages that are being pushed out. And I'm thinking, hang on, I know artists, you know, in my community that are speaking out. They're very talented. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to start the Best in Britain show, which is the quality urban music platform, giving artists who are shining out for what they're doing. You know, they're very sick, very talented in their own lane. But yeah, that's you know, one of the reasons why I started doing what I do, because I thought, no, this is not right, because the messages that people are listening to, like you said, on the way on the school run, on rotation, and promoting. You know, I don't play anything at all that would have, you know, like poking, dipping, ops, any of that kind of, it's not helping, is it?
No. Not in the mainstream platform.
No, that's what I mean. We should be expecting better, shouldn't we, from them? We really, really should. But that's something I think we need to do. After this march, get everybody out on Saturday the 12th of October. Yeah, and if you're local to us, Peckham and Dulwich, me and Captain Rambo, we will see you at R1. Dulwich, Peckham says no, and we certainly are saying no. We've had enough, haven't we?
And we mean no.
Yeah, we mean no. And we want everybody coming out, alright? Make sure that you do. Now, how can people support you on your mission, Captain?
And my mission, you know what? My mission is to really help other people do their mission, you know? Basically, for you to help me with your mission, for you to help me with my mission is for you to get up and start doing stuff in your community. Start reaching out to your people. Start reaching out to your neighbours. Start reaching out to your children. And start doing something. You know what I mean?
Yep, and start today. No excuses, okay? Today. Just do something little. And like we said, you know...
Every little bit counts.
Yeah. No, I said even promoting what we're doing on the 12th. If you can't make it, you can't get involved, but you can, you know, share that on a WhatsApp group. You could share that on Instagram for us. That would really, really help us, wouldn't it?
Yeah, man. It would help us a lot.
Yeah. No,
promote on all of your social media platforms.
Yeah.
Get the word out
it's
there.
It's only one, and I was going to say one day, but it's not. It's only an afternoon. It's a couple of hours. We're not even telling people to come out all day till late, you know. 2 hours, that's all it is. And you could be part of the solution, making a difference. You know, I've got pride that I am doing this for the community. I feel good. You know, that we're stepping up, aren't we? We really are.
Yeah, that's it, man. We're stepping up as a people, you know.
Yep, and that's what it's all about. As a people, coming together. Now, I've got another track here, Man Like Craze 24, and I don't know if you've seen him on the news at all.
Yeah, man, big him.
Yeah, I happened to meet him last night in the flesh. I have been supporting him for a long time because he's been out there for years. I heard his latest track, which is called Everybody's Gotta Learn. As soon as I heard it, I was like, wow, like he is talking to the people. He's talking to the young people, isn't he? I'm so proud of him, and I was so glad as well that they picked him up on the news, and you know he got his to talk out on the news. But yeah, I got to see him last night. I was at UK Unsigned Events with John Downey, and I was judged there at the MC competition. Wow, it was sick. And when I say, oh my God, it was so sick. And we had a load of old school artists there as well. Tipper Irie was there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen him.
Good, man. That's good.
I haven't seen him. He was one of the first people I interviewed years ago. So it was lovely seeing him yesterday. But yeah, when I got there, I was like, wow, I know that guy. He looks familiar. And then when they did a performance, it was Craze 24. And he did that track with Davina Music live for us. But yeah, if you don't know about him, Craze 24, please add him up on any socials that you've got. Yeah, he's really, really behind this whole movement, City Says No, and also to educating the young people and actually putting it out there that the elders need to get involved now. They need to, and especially these influential UK artists as well. They need to. They really do, don't they?
Yeah, all of them have to get involved, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I'm praying, you know, that they come out on the 12th. It's not like they've not been told, because, I've been hounding people down. It has to be done, though, because I tell you what, I don't want to be one of them people, you know, I say it to somebody after the event and they go, oh, I didn't know that was on. No, we're trying to make sure everybody knows, so there's no excuses. It's more that, you know, you didn't do anything and you didn't get involved. We don't want to hear, oh, we didn't know about it. So that's why we are putting the word out. Word on the street, okay? Your city says no, and so do we, don't we? We certainly do. Right, let's drop Craze 24 with Davina Music, and this one, Everybody's Gotta Learn.
Everybody's gotta learn sometime. Everybody's gotta learn sometime.
This goes out to you, Sicko, and the British Mantim, the full Canadian crew.
It's for my young guards, soldiers fought in street wars. Young girls moving like a loose when you want more. Time to get yourself together and recognize war. Everybody's gonna live forever. I know it's fun hanging around living broken states. Screaming fuck life by your side and begging for rain. Girls getting drunk, sneaking into them raves. Acting like some big women flying looking for days. But look around you, recognize who was going on. Like don't be caught up in the hype trying to be the man. Get handcuffed and locked I wanna see you locked in a cell, in a courthouse, waiting for sentence of guilt. When you're just all alone in a cell, it's the good times out with your friends and your girl. You don't have to waste like yeah, prison getting caught up in gun crime. In the blink of an eye, you're gone ghost, whole family crying, it's nuts. You only live one life, little man, take time. I know it's hard, focus to make the most of your life. You need to step your game up. Don't be a follower when you was born a leader. Only waste your future. You wanna get bigger, make major paper. Be an actor, model or an entertainer. Bleed school, can you go to college? Leave this message in the streets. Already done it, no need to get back in it. You be the future, our kids, I hate to see you through it. Continue to work, you study, that's the way to win it. It's not control, it's your spirit. A major distraction, it stops you completing your projects. You don't wanna be the waste man, I could have done it. Put in the work and just support your habit. A waste life, trying to hustle his roles, trying to play the man's role, take it.
Just locked in, it's your girl Sweetly, alongside Captain J. Rambo.
You don't have to waste life, get it, prison getting caught up in gun.
Live up on Whoa FM, 90.4 FM.
It's nuts. You only live one life, little man, take time. I know it's hard, focus to make the most of your life. I ain't a preacher trying to teach you religion. You're old enough to make your own decisions. It's up to you if you listen. Trust, speak life and it works. So if you wanna go through, recognize you gotta put in the work. Let's get your nut down. Try and eat away from the streets. Anybody disrespects can just bring it to me. Stay focused. I know that if you try to succeed, you want some help, some motivation, give you all that you need. I got you when you're good and when you do the things you want. I got you when you're back and when you're disrespectful to others. I get the love, take support, protect, encourage all that you do until it's parted by death. But even after that blood, if you suggested you need to help you cope with that. Forever here by your side, you know we got your back. Literally watching from a star in the sky, making sure you make the most of your life, the most of your life. You don't have to waste life, get prison, getting caught up in gun crime. In the blink of an eye, you're gone ghost, whole family crying, it's nuts. You only live one life, little man, take time. I know it's hard, focus to make the most of your life. You don't have to waste life, get prison, getting caught up in gun crime. In the blink of an eye, you're gone ghost, whole family crying, it's nuts. You only live one life, little man, take time.
The hottest UK beats, the hottest UK beats with DJ Sweetly. You're listening to the Flashy Britain Show with DJ Sweetly.
Absolutely love that. I love the fact that he's speaking out on that. And what an amazing artist as well.
Yeah, man, Crazy 24, send it anywhere you're there, bro.
Yeah, definitely. 100. Really, really proud of him as well. Very, very proud. Now, if your people could remember one thing about you, what would you love that to be?
Somebody who cares for them, get me? Somebody who just looks out for the community, you know? That's all. Because see that, when you first start doing all of it, you start realising, I want to be a legend type. And when you actually start living it and stuff, you kind of just want to be remembered for just being a person who just cares. You understand? Yeah. You don't really want to be nothing too big or be great. Just put a little pick up on the wall for me, yeah? Put it all in graffiti and stuff.
Yeah, no, see, I want graffiti as well. But yeah, you'll definitely be remembered for that. Like I said, for years, on my journey, what I've been doing, you know, like spotlighting people in the community, artists, people just shining out. You have been shining out to me for a very long time. You really, really have.
Let me just put in a little dedication here, a little request. I want to big up my young talented artist called Tods, yeah, from over North London there. Very good talented young individual.
Ooh, you need to send me these tracks, definitely.
A great youth, you know what I mean? There's many good artists, like you got little young Raspet doing this thing. There's many good young artists I've been amongst.
Who said we ain't the best in Britain? Who said we ain't the best in Britain? Who said we ain't the best in Britain? Locally, it was good. Who said we ain't the best in Britain? Who said we ain't the best in Britain? Who said we ain't the best in